What's up, ladies and gentlemen? ¿Qué pasa, señores y señoritas? And welcome to Global Studies class. Bienvenidos a la clase de Estudia Global. Makes perfect sense, I am sure of it. It is Wednesday, August 19th, 2020, and we only have 2 items on our checklist today, or our task list. So let's not waste any time and get right to it. Our first one is a speech video review. Now, that goes back to what we did last class. You guys were supposed to take a video of yourself giving your speech that you had already pre-written and send it to me. Most of us got through this all right. There are a few of us, you know who you are, that had some issues. First issue is going to be the sending of said videos. And it kind of goes hand in hand with number 2, the length. Videos cannot be sent via email if they're too long or too big. For whatever reason, we haven't cracked that code yet. We can't do it. So, if you were able to send it to me via email, awesome, nothing else you need to do. You were fine, I got your video. It was a perfect length. If you weren't, a bunch of you reached out to me via email and said, I can't send it, it won't let me send. We figured out a way. All you got to do is go to Instagram to send the video. So, if you don't follow us, or already do, it's the same either way. You're going to hop on Instagram. You're going to find us. It's PA_high_school. That's our handle, I think. Handle? I'm so old and not even remotely cool anymore, but I think it's called a handle. That's where we are. I'll put it up at the end of this video so you can get it, find us. And then start a direct message with us, all right? It'll ask you to type something in. I think you click on the link that says add media, and you're just gonna add the video that you have, okay? Simple as that. I was able to get a bunch of them that way. That's how we're gonna do it. If you can, send it through email. Sending link done. Last thing about the videos is the view, all right? The view that I get to see of you. I would like to see a view of you similar to what you're seeing of me right now. That means have it be a normal distance apart if you can. What do I mean by that? This is what I mean. It's hard to pay attention to what you're saying when you're this close and kind of tilted like this. It's also hard to watch your videos and pay attention when you are not in the screen like that. So if you can, make sure that the video is about this distance away. I can see your whole face. I understand that if you're by yourself and you got to hold out your phone or whatever you're using to record, that's a different story. But if you can, try to keep it about this distance away so I got a good view of you, okay? Next, our final to-do list today is today's assignment. And you will see that today's assignment kind of works into what we've been doing over the past week and a half of these classes. We're going to utilize this assignment not just for today's class, but also our next class on Friday. What is today's assignment? I'm glad you asked. It's right here. It is a current event. Now, some of you have had me in class before. You already know what I mean. Some of you have not, and you're just having me for the first time. Let me explain what a current event is. A current event is basically a news story, okay? It's something that happened in the world. What I want you to do when I say you have a current event to do is you're going to get online, whether it's your phone, your computer, your tablet. Maybe you go old school and get a newspaper. Yeah, right. You're going to find a story, all right? You are going to read that story. That's the most important thing. You read the story. And then you are going to write down 5 to 8 sentences about that story. But you're not just going to tell me what happened. You're going to give me an explanation of that recent event in your own words. In your own words. Do not tell me what somebody else said. Do not copy right off the internet. Do not copy right out of the newspaper. It is very easy to find out if you do that. I want your own words. So you'll read the story. You'll think about it. You'll write down 5 to 8 sentences about it, explaining it. You'll include the who, the where, the what, the how, the when, and if there is a why. Those are a little out of order, but you're going to include those every single time you do a current event. That's kind of the meat of the sandwich right there. That's the stuff I want. This time, you have special instructions. Your current event, since this is global studies, must be something that happened around the globe, not in the United States. I want you to take a look around the globe, see if you can find a current event, something happened, a big event that happened in the past week. That's what I mean by recent, within the past week. Now, you also heard me say a big event. There's a few stipulations. These should be very large news stories. If somebody tripped and fell outside of your house, it's not a large news story. I don't even think that qualifies as news. Also, they have to be relevant to the world. So, unfortunately, if you want to write 5 to 8 sentences about why Kim Kardashian is having a really, really hard week because she lost some Instagram followers, I don't care. That's not what I'm looking for. Likewise, if you want to tell me about a sports game, I already know about all the sports games. I watched them all. That's not a global current event, all right? I'm looking for things that affect the world. What are some examples? Well, hopefully it doesn't happen. Knock on wood. If countries go to war, maybe there's an earthquake. Maybe there's a large news story that you'll see on all the TV channels. That's something that I'm going to be looking for. If you have any questions, as always, email me. Say, hey, can I write about this? You can even send me the hyperlink. Say, hey, can you read this story, Mr. Wekba? Is this a good one to write about? Don't do it every time, but to start off, that's totally okay. And I'll let you know if it's good or not good. So, to recap, 5 to 8 sentences, max. Please don't make it more than 8 sentences. You may want to keep it close to 5 if you see where this current event is heading and utilizing it for next class. Explanation in your own words. That's the most important part. Got to be in your own words. Give me the meat of the story, the who, what, when, where, why, how. Make sure somewhere else around the globe, okay? Not in the United States. Mexico, Canada, that's not the United States. Those countries count and would work for this. Now, however you send me the first one, same to do it that way again. If you want to type it up and email it to me, write it down, take a picture and send it to me. That all works great. Like I said, just remember, it's got to be in your own words. All right? Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll put the email address and the handle for our Instagram account up at the end of this video. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday.